Hey everybody, my name is Katie Odom and I'm going to be your Theater 101 TA this fall semester of 2018. Let me just start by saying how excited I am to get the chance to work with all of you, and I can't wait to read all of your engaging responses and awesome papers as this semester moves forward. A little bit about myself. I am a second year MA student in the Theater Studies program here at the U of I. My concentration specifically is in directing, production management, as well as teaching. So if you guys ever have any questions, I really am the first person that you guys should talk to. My email is listed in the syllabus, and you guys should be getting an email from me very, very shortly welcoming you to the course. So I want to take this opportunity to just kind of go over some key points of the syllabus. You all are required to read it, so please do. I highly encourage you to just save it to your desktop because it really will come in handy as we move forward as the semester progresses. So, like I said, I'm your first point of contact. If you ever have any questions, any problems, anything, if you're sick, I really am the first person you want to talk to. So make sure you do so. If I feel like a problem kind of goes beyond my head, or if I don't really know the answer to your question, which is very, very rare, I will then take your question to someone who can answer it. So ultimately, please, like I said, make sure you come to me first. Next, if you experience any kinds of technical issues as the semester goes on, so if you're having problems submitting something, or if your Compass is acting really, really weird, throughout the course there's a little chat window that will appear on your screen. You can use that to contact tech services, and they should be able to answer any of your questions. A cool feature also this year that they've started doing is anytime you submit an assignment through Compass, you will automatically get an email verification letting you know that your submission did go through. If you submit something and you don't get an email, then please do let me know as soon as possible. But that's to help you guys rather than like sending 5 copies of your paper to us or through Compass. It just helps take some stress off of you guys. Next is the textbook. If you have not already gained access to the Compass site, you should with very, very shortly. Go ahead and buy the textbook. If you want the physical book, it will look something like this. It's just called, essentially it's the theater, sorry I'm looking at my notes, theater brief version. You're going to want the 11th edition, which is this guy. And that's if you want the physical copy. If you don't want the physical copy, it's totally cool. They do make an online version. You can get it. There's a link in the syllabus. Handy. If you just click the link and follow it, you can get it through McGraw-Hill, or there is a tab on our Compass page that will instruct you on how to get access to the online version. But like I said, it's called the Theater Brief version. It's the 11th edition by Robert Cohen and Sherman Donovan. So there's that. The next thing is you are required this semester to see 2 performances live here on campus. If you are not on campus, please do let me know, like, yesterday that you're taking this course remotely. But if you are here with us on campus, you're required to see 2 shows. They are A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum, which runs October 18th through the 28th, and the second show, it's a very long title. It is called The Persecution and Assassination of Jean-Paul Marat, as performed by the inmates of the asylum of Charenton under the direction of the Marquis de Sade. Yes, that is all one show. And that show runs November 1st through the 11th. Tickets are $10, and you can buy them either online or in person at the Krannert Center. If you just Google Krannert Center for Performing Arts, the link should pop up right away. You can go ahead and buy all your tickets on there, and there's a choice for you to select that you're a student, which will ensure the $10 ticket. Otherwise, if you want to just go in person and buy your ticket from the box office, that is also totally okay. I would strongly suggest and encourage you to buy your tickets now, as these shows do tend to get sold out pretty quickly. Theater 101 alone services roughly around 1,500 students a semester, So imagine all of those people trying to go see the same shows. So they do tend to fill up pretty quickly, so make sure you buy your tickets now. If you want to buy in person at Krannert, the address for Krannert is 500 South Goodwin Avenue in Urbana, so 500 South Goodwin Avenue. Moving on with how this course is set up, and through course administration, we have a very strict rule that you will see listed numerous times as you go through the syllabus, that there is no late work of any kind accepted within this class. So what that means is if you are sick or something catastrophic happens and you cannot submit something, I need to know right away, so that you and I can work together to come up with a solution. But otherwise there is no like, hey, I missed the deadline, will you take my paper for partial credit? That doesn't really exist. So please make sure the syllabus is chock full of all those due dates. If you scroll to the very bottom, it has a whole timeline of all your assignments laid out for you for the semester. There's also a calendar linked to in the Compass page, so make sure that you write down all of those due dates so that you're ahead of the game and you don't have to worry about turning anything late. With that, I want to talk about something really quickly. It's the discussion posts. So when you go in to make the discussion posts, you will see the day that they open. You have to make an initial response responding to the prompt, and then anywhere between 3 or 4 additional responses, and these have to be more than just like, I agree, or I disagree, or you made a great point. But like they have to be full of some kind of substance. So really engaging with the other people in the class. This is the one time you guys really get to engage through an online class, so please take advantage of that. My only requirement and requirement of the course is that these posts take place throughout the discussion. So posting a whole bunch of things on one day or a whole bunch of stuff on the last day is really not going to get you the points you need for that participation grade. So please make sure that you spread out your responses and don't do any more than 2 in one day. Okay? So no more than 2, up to 4 or 5, including your initial. Couple more things I want to talk about is academic integrity. What this is it's the university's way of keeping track of any kind of plagiarism or cheating. So just don't do it. It's really no fun, and yeah, you get a 0 on an assignment, and it's really not a good time for anybody. The syllabus is full of lays out exactly what the academic integrity violations consist of, but basically don't work with anybody in the class unless you've gotten explicit permission from me or other course administrators. You really just don't want to run the risk of working together and then your work sounding too similar and then it gets flagged through SafeAssign, which brings me to this point. Every assignment that you submit through Compass gets run through SafeAssign, so it gets put up against other papers submitted in the class, both past and present, as well as all major websites. So if you have a friend working in another section and you think that you guys can just pair up, it's really not a good idea because you'll both get in trouble and we just don't want to have to deal with that. So do your own work. And last but not least, if you do miss an assignment, it's not the end of the world. There are and will be 2 opportunities for extra credit as we get to the end of the semester. One of them will take the shape of a extra credit discussion board, where you just kind of say what you liked about the class or what you didn't like about the class. If you hated me, if you liked me, whatever you like. But it's really so that we can get your guys' feedback on how this class was run, and how you liked the structure of the course as well. In addition, there will be another assignment that yours truly will be coming up with that I will make available to you all later in the semester. So, I know that was a lot of information all coming at you fast. If you need a refresher on any of that, feel free to watch this video again, or all of this stuff can be found in the syllabus. So if you have any questions, please do feel free to email me. And like I said, I'm super excited to get this semester started with you guys, and I can't wait to talk to you all soon. Thanks so much, and welcome to Theater 101.